All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit football channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. Hopefully, my mic is working at the start because you guys let me speak for like 2 minutes before telling me that you never heard anything. So mic check, 1, 2, 3. Let me know if everything is fire in the building. All right, so this one is to continue off what we did yesterday, where we talked about John Wahl, but now we are going to implement we're going to include Hallgrimsson's plan for the upcoming future as well. So this is a good one. That will mixed with a few additional things that we normally put, like a squad builder and stuff. All right. So thanks very much for being here. To the Imaxit place. All right. So people says it's loud and clear. Make sure to smash the like button and share and like, man. Share the video, share it around, and make sure at the end of the video, any point that you like, you make sure you leave a comment on the bottom half of the video. It's very much important. So we have Lee Young already in the chat said, please be civil. Hit the like button. Massive respect, Lee Young. Thanks very much. Kevin in the building. Then Sean Base, and then we have Global Football. Massive respect. So we're gonna go straight into it in the conversation. All right. So we have an article here that you guys can go and check out. We are gonna give you the information on it. So obviously, it's the man that took the job, and he should be fully in charge January. He still had a few games that he could tweak things here and there in order to get the best out of the team. All right. Obviously, those results never really went Jamaica's way because one was the actual champions of the World Cup. All right, and then the other was one of the participants that went out to defeat Brazil. Obviously, it was a way weaker team we faced in the Cameroon's team, and that's what we talked about earlier when we talked about the African teams having two full-blooded teams. All right, so that is one of the situation that we faced the last time. Squaring up with a secondary Cameroonian team, and they did look very strong. We got a draw to that game, which I would consider as a good result, being how the game actually took place. They were dominant in the game and could have ended. It could have scored more goals, to be honest. So the fact that we came out with a draw, that is good. And in the Argentina game, when I'm looking back at all things, I want to give him some good credit. But anyways, the title of the video here stated Reggae Boyz head coach Heimir Hallgrimsson and assistant John Wahl, which we talked about. We're gonna put him in this conversation. Are expected to hit the ground running when they arrive on the island next month in their initial preparation for Jamaica's 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying campaign. All right, so that's the first thing, the qualifying campaign, that's at the top, because that's what Mr. Speed and others says that's their main priority. All right, but they are not going to leave anything else, all right, to waste. They are still going to be developing things, and they have a good structure, which we talked about day before yesterday. The 55-year-old Hallgrimsson, who signed a 4-year contract with the Jamaica Football Federation JFF in September of this year, has been tasked with aiding the development of Jamaica's football and qualifying the national side for the 2026 World Cup that will be co-hosted by United States, Mexico, and Canada. The vastly experienced Hallgrimsson, who is a dentist by profession, is no stranger to the FIFA World Cup, having guided Iceland to qualification in the 2018 showpiece, which was held in Russia. In his two friendly international matches since taking the reins of the Reggae Boyz team, the team went down 3-1 to Argentina before drawing 1-1 with Cameroon. We explained that to you the last time. Dennis Strong, General Secretary of the JFF, told the Jamaica Observer that Hallgrimsson, along with his coaching staff, will also have oversight of all other national teams. What say you guys who want to stop there first before we continue? What say you on that? Giving them giving them oversight of all the other national teams. All right, so that is something that we said that we wanted, right? Now we're getting it because that simply means they're going to get all records and they're going to have they can implement things here and there in order to get exactly what they want at the end. Because remember, they have their system and they know what's necessary to aid each places to get exactly what they want, the end result at the end of the day. All right, so you like that statement. Will also have oversight of all other national teams. He will be coming in about the middle of January, and as the head coach, he will be responsible for the development of the Jamaican team. And that of course includes looking at all the talents that are out there. All right, our World Cup campaign starts from now, really. If you think about it, so this is definitely part of the plan to have him here early next year because we are not just talking about the men alone. We are at the 2023 World Cup for women, and our talent development is going to focus on girls and boys. He stated, "Wow." Wow. All right. We never really got that the last time. I think we're getting a little bit more. So you think that is too much? This is the right question to ask. You think that is too much, and it might put a strain on them in focusing on only mainly on the the national team, which is needed. Let me know, guys, because are you think he should be experienced enough to do everything and get everything over the line? That is very much important, because at first we thought that okay, then all level under 17, under 20s, for the youths and stuff, and then maybe give the necessary information if they have a camp in Jamaica that brings in all of the talents, and then they can train you there and give you about the necessary information, the tools that's required for you to make the national team. Just like what Paul did. I thought that was a stake. But right now, it looks like the stake is even higher. The stake is going up towards getting input on the girls as well. So what say you? I want to hear you guys take in the comment section and the rewatch and everything. All right, we have Owen. Big up yourself, Owen. You cause a big problem today, but you never even turn up at that stream. El Padrino, massive respect. Thanks for being here. Bless us documentary. Julian, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. R Cook says, bless up, bless up. DJ Gigs, big up yourself, man. Thanks for the continuous support yet again, man. Back again. All right. So we want to hear people's statement because these are some things that's running good. We just did a stream on Tyreek Jimenez moving to Belgium. We had a good time, but believe me, man, it got out of hand. So you definitely need to check that one as well. All right. And as soon as I come in, guys, make sure to smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Let me end this stream with 4,050 subscribers. So let me get 8 more subscribers in this one, and we're doing our 2 hours. That's the normal thing that we want to do. Just the 2 hours only. So if you miss that, you have to just be a part of the commented gang. All right, yes, just be a part of the commented gang. If you miss it, just give it take, because it helps what we are doing here. All right, yes, so thanks very much for being here. So hope you weren't blowing kisses. Number one guy, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right, so I like what I heard there just a while ago, but I'm still kind of concerned. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to listen for the first month or two when he comes in and see how it's affecting his main objective. Because remember, his main objective for me is the Reggae Boyz. So now they're giving you the outline of what he's going to do. It gives me my job for the next 2-3 months. What I am going to be doing. All right. Yes, and this is what I like. This is what I like. Just being straightforward. This is what we want. This is definitely what we want. All right. All right, thank you very much, Sean Beast, for that. Massive respect. All right, no man, we weren't blowing kisses. I like this, but I'm still kind of reserved on how much they're showing at him at the first start. All right, but we will see how it works out. All right. Yes, John Wahl, who is the assistant coach, is coming with him, and he is the person that is responsible for the talent development in Jamaica. This means that we are going to be looking at putting programs in place to ensure that the talents are developed from as early as the primary school level. Okay, that is nice yet again. The JFF top administrator said, while in part will act as chief scout for the programs. All right, so we're getting as much. We already have a good high school system in place, but what happens is that before that and after that, we tend to have a problem in terms of their transition. And so that is one of the things that John Wall will be seriously looking at, Chung said. For me, I don't think we have that high school thing that he's talking about. Definitely, high school is one of the places that people pay more attention to, but I don't necessarily think the high school is at that level. But I get what he's saying, and if you make the younger kids better, the high school league with that attention will only be better. So I totally understand where he's coming from. So yeah, it might just work, Yeah. DJ Gig said, I am active football. Based on your footballing knowledge, can you pick your best starting 11 based on the quality the Jamaican coach know and include the best option that out there for 2026? Yes, that is something that we can do in this same one. All right. Yes. So, but we're taking our time building up the building and going through the comments. All right. No problem, man. Big up yourself, Arnold. Thanks very much for being here. As you come in, make sure to smash the like button, give your takes on what we're saying here. He underscored that there are a lot of talented Jamaican football players who are oftentimes overlooked by the coaching staff due to the fact that they are not playing in the top leagues in the country. But with the new focus, it is expected that more young players will be caught in the net sooner. All right, so that does not necessarily means they are going to be playing for the national team. But if you're good enough, you're good enough. All right, but at least they're going to be looking at more players. So pretty much what they are saying here, without physically saying it, is to say that they might have the center. So even if it's a virtual center, like a database program to track people and give the necessary information, it's going to be there nonetheless. Something is going to be there. So that's what I'm getting. That's the vibe I'm getting from this one. All right. There are people who are out there and not necessarily on the best team, and so some of them get overlooked that way. So we will be able to see them, and we will be able to recognize and help them to develop. Chung said, who took over as general secretary of the JFF from Dalton Wint last month. Hallgrimsson, Chung hinted, will be on the road himself to get a first-hand look at the talent across the island. All right. Well, we're getting everything that we said that we want. Majority of the personnel coming in from the local base that was actually kind of worried about what will be taking place. Now you're getting it for yourself. All right. Hallgrimsson is going to be living here because it is a 4-year contract, and I am sure that he will be going to all of the Jamaica Premier League games because he wants to see the talents that are out there. He said, I don't think he's necessarily going to go on all the Jamaican games, them. Yes. When I spoke to him before I became the general secretary of the JFF, one of the things that he said was that he was just really getting his feet wet because he wants to see what is available out there. He will be trying different players and getting a feel of what sort of talent is out there. And so I'm sure he will be at all of the Premier League matches. But that's the problem. That's the problem. You keep on saying all of the Premier League matches them. You're not naturally saying that he will be at all matches that Jamaicans will be talked about. You see the big difference? So is it that he's focused, Mr. Chong here trying to be focused too much on the Jamaican Premier League rather than open up the diaspora? For you guys, let me know in the comment section what say you on that. All right, because this is the point that we have our reasoning. We are 15 minutes in, we are past that part. We have other additional things to go through, but you can call in. You can call in and you can have that conversation now. All right, we might cut this one a little bit shorter if we get everything over the line in time. All right, yes, but for me, I think he has lamented and too much Jamaican Premier League for me, because you, just as though you have Jamaican Premier League players, you have overseas Jamaican born players playing as well. So I wanted to know, I wanted to get some more insights on that side a lot more, rather than saying the Jamaican Premier League and what he's going to be doing, what he's going to be this, what he's going to be that. You understand me? Yes, I think I would like a little bit more out of the team rather than just the Jamaican Premier League, because I don't think you can find that amount of talent to nurture over that short period to even make a big impact on the 2026 campaign. So I know that you're saying it's a development program, yes, but you said that this main priority would be the national team. So what are you saying about the national team? Is it to get it ready now, or you believe that what you have here is good enough to get it ready now? What we need a little more clarity in that side. That's my problem. I never got enough clarity in that side. That is my biggest problem. We never got enough clarity in that side to say, is it that you're directly looking for the JPL to be the savior, or you're saying, or you're saying, or you're saying that, or you're saying, or you're saying that you're just talking about the development programs. That's it. If you're just saying, okay, this, I'm just talking about the development program, period, I would have understood. But you have to widen the base a little bit more. And I don't hear him talk so much about the overseas base. I think he does not, either he's not fully much informed on that side or something. But I would like to hear him talk a little bit more on that for me. All right. So we have Richard Green. A part of his job is to develop local players. Yes, yes, but it just sounds like he's talking about only that development part. He's not talking about the actual main priority for the coach. So I wanted to know how they're gonna go on that side. All right. So we have Umzo in the house. Big up yourself. Massive respect. Thanks very much for being here. Yes. So that is my problem. I would love to hear he added something towards that, and then we can move on. All right. So we had a few players played in the higher leagues. We're just gonna go we're gonna go through them, and then we move on towards the final stage of what we're doing. But the call-in line is open. I will drop the number right here because the system that I have right now does not have that capability to run the headers them at this point. 466 46 2471. All right, so that's it. And if you want to call in via the Discord, you just let me know that you have joined the Discord, and I will open the program so you can actually come in for the Discord as well. We're going to make sure it's always organized, so you can always join the programs if you wish via the Discord route as well, so you can prepare yourself before a stream start and get involved. All right, yes, man. The Concacaf World Cup qualifiers might start mid 2024, so there is not enough time if he's gonna focus on so much development on the island. All right, wonderful one from Sean Base. So if it's going to, if most of these games are going to be starting so early, I don't think we have that talent, and that's exactly what we're saying. We don't have that talent that just want a rough polish off in order to get there. You understand me? I don't necessarily think that's the situation at hand. All right. Yes. So for me, I wouldn't. I want to hear more from him in order for me to give him a green light. Yes, I'm okay with what you're saying that you want to do on the island. Perfectly all right with that. But I need to hear more because my task is not just to develop players. You understand me? Yes. My task is not alone for that. My task is to see what we're going to do now in the immediate future as well. You get me? No, man, I think he knows about the foreign talent, but no, I know I need to know how they are going to implement them because that is very much important. All right. So, anyways, we have Mikel Antonio played today. Let me just go through that one. They lost to Brentford. As you know, Mikel Antonio always has his normal stats that he does produces from time to time due to the fact that he has certain traits that are just not really teachable. So it's easy for him to get certain stats, to be honest. So you have to look into other detailings to say that, okay, yes, he did a good job there. But at the flip-hand side, we had a Jamaican playing on it as well, Ethan Pinnock, brilliant. Based off his stats, I'm going to go and watch that game extensively yet again because that's how I do my thing, so I can come up with what's necessary. All right, we have Balaker laughing. I don't know what he's laughing out loud for, but I prefer not to know. I think he needs to keep that to himself. No, man, I think, okay, yes, I read that one. Timur Peterkin, massive respect. Thanks for being here. Umza said, JD, how long is the coach contract? 4 years. 4 years. And they said it's going to be starting. Said it's going to be starting on in the middle of January. So I will start to take notes from that point. All right, I will start to take notes from that point because that is my job when it comes on towards Jamaica conversation. I'm trying to avoid Balaker and his drama and his stuff. Them, you know, I want to go into football itself. That's what I'm trying to do. All right, Brian Burke, massive respect. Thanks very much for being here, man. Guys, as you come in, smash the like button so we get the visibility out there. We just have an action-packed 2 hours. All right, so Mikel Antonio lost this one to Brentford. Yes. We wanted to get his stats here, which we're going to bring it up right now, and we can put up both of our players from Jamaica. So if you never know, we have these players from Jamaica. Ethan Pinnock, that is. Let me minimize it one bit to show you. And we have Mikel Antonio. He started off from the bench today, and the last time he played from the start. But definitely West Ham is in a tough spot. All right. Yes, West Ham is definitely in a tough spot. As we talked earlier, Ethan Pinnock, he continues with some of the best displays of defenders in the Premier League, period. All right, I don't hear Balaker run around and actually talk about football sense here when we are talking about this quality, because Ethan Pinnock, he came back with a bang. People was actually questioning if he's going to do this and he's going to do that. He came out with some super displays in in all the games. All right, his blocks and his reading of the game positioning has been exceptional. You get me? Exceptional. So even though we have Mikel Antonio on a team that's on the downward slope at this point, definitely what we're seeing from Ethan Pinnock is exceptional. All right, 90 minutes played, expected goal XG. We don't have to talk about that because he's actually a defender. But at the end of the day, his goal XG is actually 0.22. So that means he's doing something going forward as well. He's impacting the game, not just on one term. This is defensive side, but also producing things going forward. As you can check by its heat map, it's much more than just a defender. He's doing things. So he has a higher goal XG than actual Mikel Antonio playing as a striker. That is good. 14 clearances in one game. This has been some ridiculous clearances that he has. These are some of the highest in the entire Premier League. Obviously, certain teams like Manchester City might not come up up against those bombardery of problems, you know. But at least you realize that he's solving problems, so that is something good. And he's not the man of a yellow card and a red card machine with all of these problems. And that's why I told you guys, when you hear people talking, go into the details and you see for yourself. This man get into more complex situation, and that's what education of football helps with. When you're educated in football, it helps to aid your decision making, and you come out majority of the time on the top. 14 clearances, 1 block shot, 2 tackles in this game, and dribble pass 0 time. So that's meaning he did everything in that closing defensive side. Ground duels, 2 of 2, aerial duels, 1 of 3, and position loss 5 times, as what we said. 52 touches, and half his touches, 85% passing accuracy, 29 of 34, 2 key passes in that game. So that's why his XG went up to the 0.22. Long ball he failed on 2 of those, and he had 1 shot off target. So brilliant coming from Ethan Pinnock there. Brilliant coming from Ethan Pinnock, and that showcased that we have players that can transcend how we do play football here. All right. We have Omzo says West Ham need to let the coach go. All right. Terrible from them today. Yeah. Global Football says JD, Mr. Chung is pandering to the Jamaican public. I slightly think so. But you never may know. We will straighten him out soon. Pinnock is Jamaica's best defender, hands down. No, I that was not an argument. Right now, he's up for Jamaica's best player. I've been saying it for a while that I think he's Jamaica's best player, to be honest. And these are the performances and the things. Because remember, you know, we can clearly say this, you know, Ethan Pinnock is the only man to lock down Erling Haaland, you know. I want you to hear me say that again, you know. Obviously, it might just be a one-off, you know. It might just be a one-off, you know. So we're not overhyping Ethan Pinnock here. But the fact that the only man to stop Erling Haaland is actually Ethan Pinnock. You hear what we're just saying? The only man to stop Erling Haaland is Ethan Pinnock. This is some mental thing we're talking about. And we don't give him that respect. So we have to understand that we have these people in the talk. And these are things that you can go and check for yourself. You're not here people manufacturing thing. You're not here. No, this is not. It's not me saying that. It's the commentator saying that. It's a commentator. You can go back and record the video. Go on any clip and see it for yourself. I don't hear Jamaicans going over the top. It was Brentford that stopped. All right, you know what? Let we just go through it. You know what? Let we go right there, because we like to put out these things, because sometimes my boy talk, but he doesn't realize that when you say these things, people will jump at that because that's what they want. You understand me? All right, let me go. We bring up that right there for Brentford. All right, so Ethan Pinnock against Manchester City. Yeah, because that's what the commentator literally said. He literally turned up, and he was obviously the secondary player was there to help him out majority of the time, but at the same time the guy was head and shoulder with the defensive setups and the positioning, man. You have to put some respect on him name, man. Anyways, 16 clearances in that game, 1 block shot, and 1 ground duel at the time. He missed that 1. Aerial ball, he attempted 11. He connected 7 out of it. He lost possession 8 times out of 33 touches. Obviously, you know that you're congested there. So that's the reason why you face those problems. All right? Yes, but at the same time, just look at what the guy is doing. All right, none of our defenders not going up against none of these quality players, and majority of that was on Erling Haaland, because Erling Haaland is a big man in the box, and they are trying to close them in, and they couldn't close them in. All right. Brain Dream says Tariq Magee is our best player. I don't know. Bobby Reed is the second. Yes, I think Bobby Reed right now, based on performances, is the second best player. All right. Yes, and I know the coach them watching and stuff. Who is better than Magee? These 2 players that we're talking about is better than Magee. All right. Yes, they're better than Magee. They are not the world beaters, because as I've said in the region, you maybe have only 1 world beater. To be honest, you don't have more than one world beater, to be honest. All right. Yes. So these are the two guys that played today. Ethan Pinnock got the better of him. Brentford got the better of him. So maybe they are gonna do something with David Moyes soon. You get me? Because maybe his football is kind of outdated. So that might not help his cause at this point, you know. Yes. So big shout out to Mikel Antonio. Hopefully you guys can get turn things fast, because that will only aid the Jamaican team. Laugh out loud, JD. Why entertain the convo? Who is better than Maggie? No. He says it, so I have to just attack it. You know. I think he should be the captain of the Reggae Boyz. So what say you guys? You think that Ethan Pinnock should be the captain of the Reggae Boyz? I think it should be. It should go down to the coach. I think it should go down to the coach. If the coach decides that he needs to take the captain from take the captaincy from Andre Blake, yeah, you could definitely see that. You could definitely see that in my opinion still. You get me? But I think at the start he might not do it because he wants to make sure he can keep the attitude flowing. You know, he can keep the right attitude flowing for the team. All right. Yes. So that's why I think he might just do it for now, like keep him in that power for now. All right, I'm gonna look at a possible 25-man squad for the Jamaica team and look how it would set right now. You get me? Who gets in and who gets out. All right, because remember, right after this we are gonna have Mexico organizing for. All right, so not you don't have no time. You don't have no time, none at all. No time, none at all. All right. You have to just be here and be ready. All right. So let me put it right there. Set up the Jamaica shirt right there. Mean second green. All right. So that's up and running. So we can set up the squad right now for them. All right. Arnold said Bailey should be our captain. I am not sure. I am not sure about that. Please educate me on why you would put Bailey as the captain. Like what Bailey would offer to the team. Yeah, because I want to know from both sides. So I would want to know what Bailey would offer for the team to be a captain, like what he offers to a team, and what the person that says Ethan Pinnock, what does Ethan Pinnock offers for a team? You get me? Because remember, we need to change what we had from before. You know, if we are going to change a captain, they have to offer something different. And that's what I want to know, what Bailey offers to the team to be a captain. Because a captain means more than just a captain means more than just out here just saying that you're a captain. You get me? I don't know. What explain to me what Bailey would have done to make Jamaica a better team by him being the captain. Let me know. Laugh out loud. Why entertain? All right. Yes, Pinnock is far more essential. But I would not say he's better. Okay. Thank you very much, Brain Jane. Brain Jane, where is your dollar super chat? You're not paying the dues, you know. He have a relationship with Maggie, so una stop paying him mine. Okay. Is Maggie even considered a reggae boy? Yes, he played, so yes. He need to take it from Blake. Yeah, but I think going in, you would not jump to take it from him at the start. All right. You wouldn't take it from him from the start, all right? You would take your time and then work it in. You get me? If he doesn't perform, and you don't think it perform as not just the team on the field, but also off the field as well. If he doesn't do the right thing that you are trying to command, then you can consider start taking it away from him and look at how others best in that situation. Thanks, Sir Brindrin, for the super chat. Hope you like all of the new features added to the channel. We're going to add some more as well. Yes, and we're going to have some more members members streams. So at least we prioritize the members and people spending their money and stuff, you know. Yes, we have some things coming up that you guys are going to definitely like for the stream. All right. Yes. So that's what I would say in terms of putting our next person. I think that person should be capable of doing something. You get me? I have not seen Bailey in those positions. I actually believe that. I think that maybe to command units would be one of the worst part of his actual setup. So I would not consider him as a captain type. I would not consider that, you know. So maybe if you know him a little bit more, you watch more of him, and if you explain to me why you would go that. Can't wait to see Hutchinson in a Jamaica Senior Reggae jersey. Yes, man. Yes, man. He might be out there doing good. Yes. Derek G said, I think the team should move on from players that will be too old for the next World Cup. Tim Ream playing for Fulham right now, buzzing in the World Cup and buzzing the Fulham team. He's 35 plus, I think. So Ethan Pinnock supposed to be 29. So I don't know how we're gonna move on from those players. When we have Messi was 35 in the World Cup, almost 36. Um, in a Costa Rican team, you had Celsa Borges in it 36 or something like that as well. You have others on the field 30 odd as well. On the Mexican team, you had Hector Herrera. You had others that are 30 odd as well. So all other teams had 30 odd. Saiz and Morocco team is 32, almost 33. So England team, I don't think England had so much old players, but they still had 30. They never brought Milner, but Henderson should be 30. So you had 30-year-old players on the field as well, on the team as well. So I don't know what's up with this. What's up with this? Um, you move on. I think Derek G, I think you're looking at football a little bit different. Right here, we look at football from a lot of different angles, all right? But you're looking from it directly from what you hear what people says. I think that I don't know what you consider as old, but 35 ain't old. Messi just dominated the World Cup, regardless of how people want to eat or not. Yes, Pinnock is highly one of the best in the EPL. I would consider that as well. He's definitely doing it the second year in a row. Yes, Hallgrimsson need to contact Ivan Toney and convince him to play for Jamaica. That brother is outstanding. Scored and got an assist today. Yes, he keeps doing a good job. He keeps doing a good job. Based on your experience, midfield players Maggie should be an investment. How can sensible people disagree with that? All right, then you have more midfielders. So if you're going to look at that to say it's an investment, okay, no problem, no problem. I have no problem. I have no problem with what you're saying. All right, I have no problem with what you're saying. But what happens if they have other midfielders that they want to invest in? So what say you on that side? All right. Me not hyping up Nobala. We can't make Chelsea starting team in the EPL. Kiss my teeth. And then we have Kai. We have Kai. We have Kai. We have Kai. Big up yourself, man. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Julian Lakeman said, JD, Jamaica for need more under 15 and 17. I think they're gonna do that. I think we explained that's what they have on the cards to do. All right. Who is a better investment, Ravel or Maggie? I think Ravel still has enough years in him that you would consider Ravel above Maggie just the same. Yes, Magic is 38, and I forgot Magic, Perisic, on that team as well. You get me? So you have a lot of old players. Pepe, 39, and who else? You have two old centre back that did good. So Pepe 39 and someone else. You have even Lovren. Lovren should be 30 as well. 32 is old. I don't know. I think they are. Yes, I think they're just moving the goal post, and we have to just hit them back with intelligence at all times. You know. Yes. Something that they come not to be accustomed to. Yes. That's a hearsay. Yes, man, solids, man. We have to make them know it's a hearsay. You understand me? So guys, what we're gonna do, we're gonna open the discard because we're still testing out the big bad discard to see if we're getting calls through it and you guys are hearing us. So we open the call. So once people want to come in, they can. I'm going to go ahead and make my listing. All right, yes. Then we have our brother Girlz, massive respect. All right, Brain Drain, big up yourself. Big Dylan, big up yourself. El Padrino said you need experienced players in international football. This isn't FIFA career. Yes, but sometimes people don't know because they heard other people says things. So when they come here, they have to hear something different. All right. But with now I pop man wanna start for Belgium mid-table side. Where is where is the logic? Maggie supporter have gotten smaller. Yes, 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 yes. Over time, I think reality sets in. The coach look at players in the island first, and then he will go play. He will go for players overseas. I think he can do both. I think he can do both. All right. Liverpool needs own goals to win. All right. So, anyways, in our 25 that we're going to be looking at, we still have to go with the people that I think they're going to go with first. All right. We had Jamali Waite did perform well. We have Andre Blake. Definitely the problem that they went through to put him in the team, he would be in the team. Period. All right. Yes, he would be in the team. Period. So that means he makes the team. And then I would put Waite in it. So Jamali Waite made back the team, and then we would add one more goalkeeper to it. All right, one more goalkeeper to it, and I think it would be Knight. I think it would be yeah, it's Knight. It's Knight. So it's Knight. I think it would be Knight because he just got a contract, and obviously, he would be one of the first choice because he did play well the last time he got an opportunity. So they would go back for him first. So those would be my three first players. I would want Clark to be in it, but I think they are gonna go for those three first, even though Clark played so well in under 20s and never got the opportunity to go to the national team. I thought that they should have given him the opportunity to go and play Cameroon, but they never did. So what can I say? So maybe Knight or Wait and all right. So Wait. So all right. So let me take out Clark then and put in. Will we take out Wait and put in Clark then? All right, because maybe at that time they couldn't get Clark. So let me put in Clark in that spot for now. So that's the first three. All right, that's the first three. Um, Kevin, big up yourself. No JPL or USA baller should be in the Reggae Boys senior team. Well, they're trying to do something. You're not gonna see that. All right. So no Amal Knight. So take out Amal Knight. So who would we add? We would add Wade to it. JD, which team Topi play for again? I think it Mount Pleasant, if I'm not mistaken. If he never made an next transfer, it should be Mount Pleasant. So yes, it should be Mount Pleasant. Yes, Mount Pleasant. I think it should be. All right, so Mount Pleasant, yes. So, anyways, now we move on to the centre back position. Them Ethan Pinnock, based on the performance. JD, you are this my family. Clark, oh no, I've never picked anyone here. I'm just telling you what a person said I should go through the listing, and I'm saying what they would possibly do because I clearly listened to what they're saying and realizing that maybe this is the first logic that they're gonna go with because they want to make sure they can remove certain personnels to add others in the future. You understand me? So that's why I've gone with that assessment at first. All right. Yes. But anyways, we put in Clark, so no problem. So Clark is one of the backup. So definitely, Damian Lowe will make it for now. For me, for now, and he has to keep up his performances in order to, for me, if I'm going to go. But I think the coach will go with him because he's ever present in the national team, and to be honest, he performs to a certain extent in Mr. Whitmore's system. You understand me? So definitely he gets in based off that. Ethan Pinnock, I think Ethan Pinnock performs since he came in the national team, but people just never gave him that credit. Where Topia go? No, we only go for the two centre back them clear out. I would go for the next two centre backs them direct. I would put Tilt in. I would actually put Tilt in because just as though we want to see something from Damian Lowe, which we know what Damian Lowe offers, I would put Tilt in, and I would go for Wes Harding. I think Wes Harding has been pretty much disrespected by Jamaica. Wes Harding should be in the national team 1,000% over Topi and King by a million miles, not even close, by a million miles. So Wes Harding makes my team 100%. And you have Lati Bodier, Latibodier. So those would be my first five. Who would you guys consider to drop in? Who would you guys consider to drop in as your additional pieces? All right. So I put Wizard in. Tilt. I'm gonna add Tilt as one of the additional defenders. So Tilt. So Tilt made it in. Kiss my team. As some baller, we go look from England and other top leagues. No, but you have to still keep building up your local region as well. I have no problem with building your local region. I have no problem with that because that still helps you in the end, to get an extra talent. And if you can go places like Jimenez can go somewhere, they might can be sold and get some money back into the system, and then eventually in the future, maybe that can rally back to help the same JFF in the end. You understand me? So I understood where they're coming from when they're doing that. Topi is good for our D team. Yes, but I'm trying to just tell people that that's what I'm going with. So I have Damian Lowe, Ethan Pinnock, Tilt, Wes Harding so far, and for the next defender, I would have Latibodier. I would add Latibodier in it. Latibodier in it as the 5 centre backs them. So we have named 8 players so far. 8 players so far. We don't have Topi and we don't have King in the team. All right. Those can come after. All right. Yes. And then now we're gonna go for the fullbacks now. The fullbacks now. Javian Brown. So Javian Brown would be one on the right hand side. Greg Lee on one of the side. All right, so Greg Lee on one of the side, and then Amari Bell. I think we wouldn't put anybody else there. I think one of the 5 centre backs then would eventually be a backup to the right back, or maybe if you want to drop a right back in, we can. You get me? Yes, but that's how I'm starting it off. We will go back to that once we go through as much players. So now we have 5 here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players so far out of our 25. All right. Hallgrimsson. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see what Trevor's saying. Me say this clear. This channel is against local born players getting picked for the national team. But it's all when every English born players of EFL or championship player, no problem. We have Knight in the team. We have Clark in the team. We have Knight is a local barn, so I don't know why are you coming from, sir? I don't know. Al Grimson is the coach, so he will pick who he feels should be in the national team, local or overseas. Yes, but someone asked me to do a job, and I'm on the channel doing a job, sir, and I'm giving my reasons to do what I'm doing. That's all, sir. So you don't have to feel away. You left out, yes, I left out Liam Moore because Liam Moore coming back from an injury, so I don't know what condition he would be in. But Liam Moore would not be on the list, just like Topi and Topi Mariapa and King. You get me? But I would not put the King or Topi above none of these guys. The best player should get picked. Liam Price said compare JPL to EPL and Championship is no comparison. It's like, yeah, but Travis will say people eating on it. Bailey, Blake, Lowe, good enough. We are all Jamaicans, yes, but we had Knight in the team. Knight is one separate from what you just called. I think Travis just in a moment, and Travis might just be drinking something and feel like he needs to get over the top. As a defensive coach, I think they can help King and Topi. I think King can become a DM, but understanding the role and how to operate in the is the thing. Okay, okay. We not against. No, you don't have to explain to him. Every single day, he comes here. All right. Yes, he comes here and say the same thing. All right. Yes. All right. So, so no, Mariapa never made our list. So that shows Mr. Man that don't think before he's talking, Travis, because we're taking off English players off the list. So I don't know why is it. It's like it's a 25-man list, Travis. So we can't go over the 25. You understand me? So just come on, Travis. Be a little bit more civil. All right. So in midfield now, because we lay out the defensive line. We're short of a right back because we only have Javin Brown on that right back side. All right. We only have Javin Brown on that right back side. All right. We only have Javin Brown on that right back side, guys. All right, we only have Javin Brown, so no, we'd have to rely on Wes Harding, to be a secondary right back, if time comes. All right. All right. Oh my God, this guy spoils every video, Travis. Every video comes with the same behavior, even when we don't intend to do nothing like what he's talking about. But let we leave him alone. Anyways, so let we move on to into midfield now. In midfield, I think we have to go a little bit, even though we might not like these players, we don't have any out and out um send the CDM. So right now it's Jordan Cousins getting his chance. We heard that he has his papers for the longest time. So Cousins would be in midfield 1000% because he would be the only actual um defensive type quality midfielders, period. He would be the only one that has that skill set, to be honest. Guys, before we go anywhere, we are what? Almost a hour in. Hopefully we hit 100 likes if that's possible. We know it's possible, but let we go at least for 150 likes. It's in the night. We just passed a meager 54 likes on the video. So if we don't have the likes in the video, we can't get the support that's needed. So take the time out, close the chat, and just hit the like button so we fly past 100 and go up to 150, 200. All right, and you leave your thoughts. If you have a problem and you want to answer to something, you give it, and then according to our insight, you subscribe or you unsubscribe. You get me? Yes, that's how it works. So take a little time and just smash the like button, share and subscribe. Join the conversation, because as you know, we are educated on what we're doing. All right. Yes. So at least we have a conversation to give you why we do certain things. So all you need to do is just provide additional conversation to change our mind. We're not going to be like Travis has said. Our mind can't be changed. All right. Yes. So Ravel would be back in the team. That's definitely one of the other midfielders. Them. DJ Daniel Johnson would be in the team as well. Daniel Johnson and Omari Hutchinson would get his call up for Omar Hutchinson would get his call up as one of the midfielders. I would use him as an attacking midfielder. I still can produce as a winger if it's necessary. All right. So Omar Hutchinson, Ravel Morrison, Jordan Cousins, and Daniel Johnson so far. I still need some more steel as a defensive cover because I cannot go to war with only one capable of defensive type player there. I know that maybe the coach will do it and go with that limited amount, but I would still add one more. So who would be that one more that you guys would like to add in it? J. Russ, what about Russell? We are not sure as yet. We want to wait to make sure he's playing and everything. We want an EPL CDM. We don't have it as yet, so we have to go and look. My grandfather born 1940, born okay. We will get to Russell if it's necessary. I saw thousands of Jamaicans singing to Burna Boy, Igbo, and Shayo in stadium. Okay. Yeah, okay. So a fight broke out in the chat. My goodness, man. Wow. All right. This if Hallgrimsson pick local born players from JPL and not pick players who you people rave about on this chat, you will hear a speed up at the team. Okay, my God, this brother man. With the Everton player who want to play for Jamaica name, again, what's that? What's that winger guy name, man? He said he wanted to play for Jamaica. I'm not sure. Then we have Dockland said it. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Someone will drop his name in the chat right after. I forgot. I completely forgot his name at the moment. Travis is a really going, you know. Speedy is the only logical one. So what happened to Kevin Lambert? Because I think I would take Kevin Lambert over Speedy, you know. I think so. I think I would take Kevin Lambert over Speedy. If that's my choice. Talk about yeah, we're gonna put in Bobby Reed and those guys. We're just trying to make up the numbers so far. All right, and remember, guys, the discard is open. We are only going to pass 2 hours, and this is the last video for the year. All right, yes. So happy New Year when it comes. All right, Merry Christmas for most of you guys. And definitely happy New Year when it comes. You're not gonna see me until some other days in the new year, okay? Because this is the last one I'm going to be doing. All right, yes, man. Imaxit. Yes, Gray. Gray is the one, but you have the next one on. The next one, I forgot his name, man. He plays on the wing as well for Everton. Yes, someone will drop his name. Someone will drop his name. Demar Gray will play for Jamaica. People just know Unseen tell you that. Okay, Unseen. All right. I think we should use our best overseas talent plus Maggie. All right. All right. Jeffis, big up yourself, Tennessee. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. Happy New Year's when it comes. Yes, man. Rich Tie. Thanks very much for that, man. Massive, massive. Yeah, Dwight McNeil. Dwight McNeil is the player that we are trying to look for. Dwight McNeil is that player. All right. Yes, Dwight McNeil. Yeah. Jaden Anthony from Bournemouth. Yes, he's the next one as well. From Bournemouth. So we have a lot. We have a lot of players that can come in. All right, but we have to work with what we have now. And what we have now, we need an extra midfielder. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna catch a midfielder right now. It says Speedy and Speedy / Lambert. So Speedy. So Devon Williams. Devon Williams. All right, Devon Williams for now. All right, so now we have to add in some. All right, so let me take out one of those midfielders. So Devon Williams finished off, and then in the forward line now, we have to go with for forwards. We have to go with Andre Gray playing good, you know, guys. So would you guys not put back Andre Gray in the team? Because we think we disrespect Andre Gray. You know, Andre Gray has been one of our better performers, you know, for game to contribution levels, you know. Yeah, get me. And most of you guys don't talk about him like how you guys talk about other persons. He came in with a bang, you know, and did his job, you know. All right. Yes. So let me know. No, sir, Speedy. No, the reason why we didn't put John Russell is because we are not sure about him. So why we can't just relax ourselves and take our time before we jump to fighting? Yeah? Why we don't relax ourselves? That's all you sounding. No, but just leave Travis alone. Just leave Travis alone. Travis will fight every single stream, every single week. Shamar, Antonio, and Gray. All right, those are the three that you're gonna go with. Michael Antonio and Andre Gray. All right, and we have we need to add Leon Bailey. We need to add Leon Bailey and wingers to the team. All right, so we have Leon Bailey. I think Jamalo would make the team. Jamalo would make the team. Jamalo would make the team. Would you guys put in a Kahim Paris? Would you put a Paris in it now at this point? Cephas. Um, I think maybe someone would put the fourth striker in because at the same time we realize the system that he played, which is a 4-4-2 at one point, and he used Shamar and went again up front, Shamar and Antonio up front, but maybe not directly up front, but maybe behind each other and stuff. Yeah, so I don't know what you guys think about that. All right, all right, so let me close this discard. All right, because that makes no sense having it open. Uh, yes, Paris. All right, so put Paris in. So people says Paris need to be in it. All right, cool. That's 1 second, guys. A program accidentally open. So yeah, so Paris. So Paris would be on the list, and then we would want one more player. So who would be that one extra player that we would put in? Richard said, yes, I like Paris. JD, no Lati Bodier. Yes, man, I think Lati Bodier is in the team. So I just put Lati, Lati. Um, Sometimes, yeah, if we can't spell the name, we just write something fast, you know. No players over age 28 are all should be in the team going forward if we rebuilding. So who tell us that we are rebuilding, and who tell you that's the way rebuilding goes, Mr. Kevin Williams? Because that's the thing, you know. You guys are saying things, you know, but I don't necessarily think you're actually factoring things in, you know. You're just saying things, you know, for saying things sake, you know. All right, so let we put King in it so we can get one of the people that people can have a conversation with it. All right. So anyways, let we put the starting 11. So Damian Lowe would be over this side, over the right hand side. Ethan Pinnock would be over the left hand side. Oh God. All right. So we have Javier Brown back in the fray. Right now we have Amari Bell. Starting over Greg Lee. Greg Lee can be a substitute. Substitute over left hand side so that he can play on the right. That's good. Hutchinson here. Shamar Nicholson over here. Much better. All right. And then Leon Bailey on. I think this is exactly how they're gonna play going forward. I actually think this is exactly how it's gonna work out. Let me maximize it for you, just to show you how it looks. The labels, how big it is, the pattern of the pitch. All right, that's good. All right, so that is a little bit better for you. All right, so that's how it looks, guys. So we have a Ethan Pinnock with a Damian Lowe around there with a Amari Bell and a Javian Brown. The fullbacks area, maybe Javian Brown, people might have a little question there. Andre Blake in goal. Then you have Cousins and Ravel playing deeper line to facilitate the transition. And then you have Omari Hutchinson playing in a more creative role. And then you have Liam Bailey out wide and Shamar Nicholson playing as a wing forward, and you have Michael Antonio up front. I think this is a good start. Then you have a plethora of quality to bread in. All right, I don't think anybody have any problem, guys. We have the big bad phone line up. So you need to call in if you want to add to this problem. Black grass. I was trying to make people see the thing, you know. Jason, oh my God, man, let me change the grass, all right, to green grass, all right, because Jason, man, this brother, man, my God, man. All right, so let me get the pattern more wavy. Hopefully you're satisfied with this, Jason. Okay, no problem. So JD, are you saying the coach will be playing? Yes, I think that's where the coach going to. All right. Sorry, JD. Antonio um isn't a starter in our best team. All right then. So you would who would be? So tell me who would be a starter then? We have to twist up the things them. You know, we have to twist up the things them to what you would favor. So let me know who would be a starter. All right. Let me know who would be a starter then, guys. Let me know who would be a starter. You can't tell me that who will not be a starter, and then you can't give me who would be your starter at the same time. All right, don't mind me, JD. Just messing with you. Why is Bowser on the left wing? He would play as a left inside forward. That is exactly where Bowser played, for years, for years, You're so life funny. That is exactly where he plays, for clubs for clubs for years, And it looks like people think that Bowser was playing central striker. You're so life funny. Play Bowser as a starting forward and Antonio off the bench. Okay, wow. A man that's not playing as a forward, can't really get game as a forward, none at all, and don't naturally play as a forward. We should take off a next man that plays as a forward and then put him as a forward. Wow. Oh, we work out these things, man. Well, all right then. So, Umza said we should put Shamar Nicholson as a forward, as a lone striker, and put J Lo as over the left hand side. What say you guys? You agree with him? Let me know. Instead of Javian Brown, let's use Dexter Lambakisa. All right, that could go. Owen, no, but Owen can't answer my question, most of these players don't know the position where the players can play then because if you think, all right, all right, all right. So, Owen, you need to call in one day, and give your take, because you called me out today, and I'm gonna take it personal. You run me off the internet for my holiday. I'm not coming back. You, Owen. Vassal has not in, interviewed, admitting his deficiencies and not working on his game. I would not compare him to Maggie. This is this is magical. What? Wow. Wow. I don't know how you guys do it, but you guys are special, man. You guys are special, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, so what changes you guys would want to make? Because remember, we just want to go through it, so we know that we go through it. So when people rewatching it, they can actually get the hang of what's going on. And guys, hit the like button, get the visibility up. Let's get us over the 150 mark. We are not even at 100 as yet. I never even noticed that. So we're not doing a good job. We have 100 here, but I guess these people are freelancing, Yes, I believe Javian Brown can hold down a spot. And he's young. All right. Okay, so Kevin, that's all you equate it to. He's young. Kevin, I kind of see through what you're going on with, Paris, for the left wing, Antonio and Shamar through the middle. So where Liam Bailey will go. JD, can I see the full squad again? All right, let me go back to the full squad. So, but guys, we think we're not disrespect. You know what? I think we should shut off the show right here. You get me? Because we think we're doing too much shows, and we not see the likes go up on the video for match the quality. So unless you not try for fight out the quality then, and then support the mediocrity at all the time, then that's how it's a go then. All right then, we're gonna fix it now. We know exactly where we're not gonna tired for not see our face. All right, yeah, we're gonna make them feel it. The disrespect that we're putting on the name of the channel. We said 150 likes on the video in 2 hours. That should not be hard. How much people pass through? Almost 7 bills passed through already. And anyways, let me continue, because we don't have time to waste on likes and video, because Mans will be enjoying himself after this. Let me pull up the entire squad so Mans can question how they're gonna organize their squad. One change, bring back the black grass. All right, thank you, R Cook. They are fighting against my talent identification skill set, All right. Anyway, so you have Knight, Clark, Latibodier, Tilt, Wizarding, Greg King, scripting, Devon Williams, Andre Gray, Daniel Johnson, Jamalo, and Paris. So those are it's just a short squad. It's just a short squad. 4, 4, 12, 23-man squad so far. Yes, so it's just a short squad, guys. Uh, so cross him off that list. Speedy not coming back. Okay, Speedy not look. So who would you put back in it? So the keeper that played in the Cameroon game, I tried to put him in, but Big Dylan says I if I don't want to get something and I don't want to get something, so I had to put in Clark and took out Wait. These are the things that we have to go through in life, you know, guys. All right, these are the things that we have to go through in life. These are the things that we have to go through in life in order to to get over the line. Because these are the foolishness we have to put up with, you know, man. All right. Jonathan Russell not gonna be added. We don't have them, so we can't add what we don't have. We have to know what we have and then we add them. Weight must be uh, must in very good. So, but tell you what, you know what? It's like let me tell you, we're prisoner of the moment. You know that we're prisoner of the moment because true we saw Weight the last time. Remember when we saw Clark, we all said that, ooh, Clark is the best thing since sliced bread. But all of a sudden now, Clark get dropped out and then it's just Wait alone. You get me? Obviously, I thought that Wait's performance was very good and the quality of players that he was playing against was very high. So I would say that that is better than all of the performances of Clark. That is definitely true. That is definitely true. But I'm just asking if we are prisoners of the moment, you know? Speedy might not be back, to be honest. Okay, all right, fair enough. I don't say and don't say Mexico away. Blake Clark and Wait is the way to go. So that means you would take out Knight. So Knight don't make the team. All right then. So let me take out Knight out of the team, and then Travis will say that we eight local players. All right. All right. So Wait in, Speedy out. So let me put in Lambert because Lambert in for now. Yes. So, which one of these qualities that you just added would make any change to the starting lineup? JD, with the new coach, he's going to have some of his players. Yes, he's going to have some of his players, but they have to become his players. Don't, right? JD, team want reselected selection. So, who is the you have Roof and those guys that did not make the team. All right. You have Moore and those guys. Roof, Moore did not make the team. Hector did not make the team. Obviously, Hector not playing so much. Anthony Grant never made the team because Anthony Grant. What about Anthony the Judge Grant? We forgot about him, you know. JD, leave the coach selection for the new coach because you don't know what you're doing, man. All right. I gave. You know, I'm gonna leave you alone. The disrespect. All right, we have what? The disrespect. Where is Aka? All right. Well, I'm just telling you. You know, once a man turn up in a Grant is the only name he's gonna call. You know, yeah. Grant is a coach. Yeah. Well, tell you what, they're gonna say Anthony Grant regardless. You know, yes. The judge said still. Okay, well, I wouldn't put Anthony Grant in my team right now. I don't think Anthony Grant will carry that quality at this point. You know, whether or not a man want to be upset. You know, yes. Because what, once you call a man name, a man just pop up from anywhere on planet Earth, to get involved. Chris Smith in the building, massive respect. Thanks for being here. Patrick Edwards. What about Amari Hutchinson? No, 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 no. It's the guys them that says I don't know anything. So let me put up my starting 11. This is my starting 11 that I had going forward. So guys, chat to me. What you would add to this team? Because you guys said I have no talent picking team, especially the one Owen Owen. So what would you add to this team? All right, yeah, man, and call in. We want to hear from you guys. All right, Arnold, big up yourself, man. Um, Yeah, man, the judge pass him time, you know? Him time na pass him time, you know? Yeah, but Amari Hutchinson, he's the lead attacking a midfielder right now. Grant, way better than Speedy. But we took out Speedy and we put in uh All right, guys, don't spam Grant name too much, because you have a man who will turn up from nowhere. You get me? From nowhere. We're trying to avoid him, but he will turn up from nowhere. You get me? All cousins make the squad. Just asking. He makes the squad based on the fact that we don't have no persons that have the ability to make a tackle in midfield. And we don't want to go out in midfield and out here acting like we don't need midfield to do anything. So Cousins make the team based off that, Jason. So it's either Cousins or Speedy or Kevin Lambert. So what say you? All right. So you that is the metric we are using at this point. Yeah, that is the metric. I'm very sorry, but that's the only one that we have, and we can't do anything. I just want to be on the same page. No problem, Jason. Well, uh, the one Owen, Owen just live to fight against me, you know? Yeah, because no, him brand me, guy. Okay, I missed a call. No, the guy brand me to say that I'm out here blowing kisses off people when I never blow any kiss off anybody. I just put on Happy Fridays, never looked at it properly, and it was a kiss sign there. But only a Jamaican would be working off scrutinizing a picture to see if a kiss there. Only Jamaica and planet Earth. The big super Happy Friday there, he never saw it. All right, buy a steam that you call or put your cousin in it. We can groom Delana Splat for 2026, maybe, but let's see how he progresses. And that's why I wanted to hear a little bit more from the Gensec to hear if he has anything to offer rather than just tell me about local. He's gonna be doing that, and he has to focus on that. Obviously, he has to pander to the people locally, but I wanted to hear that overseas talent that they brought here, and even Fuzzy that people said never have the talent to identify quality. He named all overseas based players as the players them that he thought was impressive. So what we are gonna do with those, that's what we want to hear from him. Then we have Brian Burke, our brother. JD, if you say Grant 3 times, he will appear like Candyman. Yes, and we don't want him to appear nowhere. Play Hutchinson out winger. He can play centrally, but his best position is on the wing. So who you're gonna take off the field? Liam Bailey or Shamar Nichols or Antonio? Who you taking off? All right, let me know who you're taking off. All right, JD question: Cousins playing time for his club. We can. Um, oh my God, we left out Bobby Reed. You see all these things, guys? The disrespect. The disrespect. We left out Bobby Reed off the damn thing, and nobody never talked about it. I'm done with these guys, man. You see it? We left out Bobby Reed, and you guys never say anything because you never want the guy on the field. Bad mind. Oh my God. Thank you, Ardian. Thank you, Ardian. Thank you, Ardian. So, guys, so Shamar Nichols now have the field for Bobby Reed because Bobby Reed have to start. Bobby Reed out there put out his performances. So, yes, sorry about that, man. Oh my God. The best player for Jamaica. So I fell into the trap of Travis Pessoa. You get me? Let me hear it. Oh, sorry, Arnold. Sorry, Arnold. I never saw it. I'm very sorry. Hutchinson can't get a game for Chelsea. First team, but yet want to be in the 11. Yes, he can be in the 11. You know why? Because Hutchinson playing for a better team than Aston Villa. And sometimes Liam Bailey can't get on the field, and you guys go AWire when he couldn't get a game. All right. So if he's at a next team that is harder to make, you can factor those things. And he did get a game. He still got a game the other day against Aston Villa as well. You get me? So he's getting game, and it's going to get better. Come on, man. Come on, man. So how we get Maggie in the team when Maggie never played no game for 2 years? Come on, man. Told you to leave selection. You know, good fam. All right, a bad mind the thing there. All right, Owen. That's the thing there. All right. You can call him, Mr. What you call him? Okay, you call him the other day, Ardeen, the girl them champagne down the lane. All right. You can call in. We have what? 40 more minutes left. JD Hutchinson out wide, Reed centrally. So that's what. No, but Reed's playing centrally and doing his work. Out wide, I mean. He's doing his work out wide. So why would we consider to change him now? Okay, we're getting Khalita Walsh in the building. All right, so Khalita Walsh, big up yourself. How are you doing? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year when it comes. All right.
Yeah, man, Merry Christmas to you, Virgin belated, man, and Happy New Year when it comes on, boy. I'm so busy, Virgin, I can't even tune into your program, man. I'm all over the place.
Yeah, man, but I've not done so much programs, to be honest, I've not done
Yeah, I
so much
realize
programs.
as I watch you rebroadcast when you have them, you know?
Yes, I've not done so much programs, to be honest.
Yeah, I understand, man. Christmas season, so we spend some time with your family
Yeah,
and give
man,
this
yeah,
thing
man,
a
yeah, man.
break.
My little daughter, they woman, and sometimes look on some things to cook, look on something on the internet that they want to buy, and just live some life, live some life, cause she go to school
That's
and she
definitely.
improve in the schooling and stuff.
Yeah, man, that's lovely. It's good.
So
Yeah, man,
where are
I'm
the
looking. Yeah, man, I look on the team where they're putting out possible teams, and to be honest with you, as I said earlier on in the program, West Harding was being disrespected.
Yes.
That guy played so well against Serbia in Japan. Remember that tour?
Yeah, man, of course, man. We remember the tiny
Right?
human
And
beings.
then after that, he came and played the game against Panama. Wishing in that game, nobody had a good game. Everything was just going haywire because the chemistry wasn't there. A lot of things on the field and off the field was going on. So it was just a bad showing from everybody. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And them discard the guy, and and to be honest with you, out of all the right backs we have right now, I think he's the best right back we have right now.
I actually agree with you. I agree that he could still play the
You
right back
understand me?
position better than Javin Brown. I would pick him over Javin Brown. I honestly believe so, but
I would say he's not one of them all-out attacking players. But all you need him to do is just sit back and defend. No pass the half line.
yeah,
If you pass the half line, you get a pass,
the
you can
coaching
knock it back
system.
with them and come back. But him solid defensively, and that's what we're lacking.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Agreed,
our
agreed.
defense and then switch on and off, we go to see. Is even seen in the Argentina game? Low step to the player, get flat footed and get beaten. And before you look around and track back to mark the player, him just in no man's land. And the guy will get up behind him, get the ball and go score.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
him is a one man where I'm not gonna take nothing from him, He's a good player. But I think Damien, him have a time when he just gone to sleep. Then he wake up back.
So to be honest, I think he's way down I think he's not as high as what people would say. Damian Lowe, I don't think he's high in the centre back pool that we have. I think he does
Right
not make
now,
it. If we seriously assess football, he might be our fourth or fifth best that we can actually select from. You know,
to be honest with you,
yeah,
the one of the wickedest thing where Jamaica ever do to Michael Hector is to put him in a defensive midfield. Michael Hector is not a defensive midfield. And to be honest with you, if all of those players that have clubs and playing and fit, I would not start either a Liam Moore with a Ethan Pinnock or a Ethan Pinnock with a Michael Hector right now. I see Ethan Hector play for Fulham in a defensive role. I mean, I tell you, the man play well round at the back. He have some long range of passes there. When him kick them out, I drop right on you. And him
yeah,
solid, him stand up round there. He might not have no speed, but him really do a put in a good shift run for Fulham when he was at Fulham.
yeah, yeah. Good
And
guy,
that
man.
guy was even expected to.
Mm-hmm.
right? But based on the chart we have here, so I want to take out Javian Brown and put West Harding. I want to take out Damian Lowe and put Liam Moore,
So you said we
right?
don't have more in the team at this point. So you take out Damian Lowe and
Lowe
put.
coming back in, based on I watched an interview with him,
Mm-hmm.
and he should be back in training by January. I should be match ready
Yeah, but
by February.
yeah,
You know.
but I still wouldn't pick him back as yet. I want to see him get some more game time. We know that once he's fit, he's gonna be around the team. So for now, we don't have him on the list. So we have Wes Harding on the list. We have Ethan Pinnock. So you said take out Low and put in Wes Harding.
No, my Lowe stay. My
Yeah,
Lowe stay.
that
But Javon, take out Javon Brown and
yeah,
put West
that's what I'm
Harding.
saying. That's what I'm saying. We don't have enough. We don't have enough right backs, natural right back. Yeah, and what else would you improve?
No, but Damian Lowe can stay, you know, but the coach have just make him know say, hey, you have to keep focus. But I would take out Javon Brown and put in West Harding, right? And
Mm-hmm.
we have Cousins. We have Cousins.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like Cousins to me, in my estimation, I think Cousins kind of questionable.
Mm-hmm.
I would if this guy not get his passport in time, Jonathan Russell,
Mm-hmm.
and Kevin Stewart still injured, right?
Yeah, man. Dr. Glass, I don't know what he's doing right now, to be
And then
honest.
you have this guy named David Davidson. Mere rumors say that him getting passport.
David Davison, I don't know as yet.
Yes.
I need to catch up with that one. I don't know. I don't know. Fire go on in the chat, you know, because Winston says Damian Lowe is the best defender without any apology. Well, we have said I don't think he's up there with majority of people. That's all I've said. And Umza said don't
Best
disrespect my
defender
boy.
Jamaica have right now.
Oh,
The best
I
defender Jamaica have right now is Ethan Pinnock.
yes, I think everybody agreed that he's and Pinnock. I just don't know where that brother come from.
And then Damian Lowe, not let me tell you with Damian Lowe. If Damian Lowe can just keep switch on, he will be a good player. We not talk about the rush challenges them when make at times them aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that comes sometime in the game. But in terms of a simple how to step to a player to tackle him,
Mm-hmm.
and then if a man beat you, you follow the man. Cause in the Argentina game, he has two options, you know. The man beat him, you know, because he go flat foot. That's our mistake we made, the first mistake. The second mistake, the player beat him, try to chase back the player and cover him and push him away from your goal. Or the man gone wide already, look behind you to see who approach from the edge of the penalty area towards your goal line. And you track them and cover them. That was the third mistake he made. And that's a simple
Yeah,
football. Simple.
but for some reason nobody don't factor those things when they're talking. I've never seen a man make so much mistakes when he's playing. I think he makes mistakes on a different level. Like the error towards game is different. It's just all time different. It's just ridiculous. Like I don't know
You
how.
remember that game
Remember
in
you.
Costa Rica
But,
when
but, but
when we drew when
what
we
people
drew
should understand, you only have one look, guys. If you're gonna give up an error, it's like you're going down a goal in a game. So
yeah,
why are you guys can't factor those things in to realize that sometimes some of these mans give up too much errors and it's like you're starting from a 1-0 down. Obviously, Travis, you can't watch JPL, Sometimes you just you just try to spoil this conversation. You not add no value to the thing. You just make a bag of noise on one statement. You can call in Travis and give your take. And if you're making sense, people will say I make sense. If people are people from Jamaica on the channel as well, maybe not as the other channels, but they are still on this channel. So if I'm talking foolish, them call me out. But I don't know what
simple
is
as
wrong
that.
with Travis, man. Come on, man, Travis, man. Live up, man, Travis, man. Stop drinking too much rum. We have half an hour to go. Yeah, man. So finish up your point, Calito. So we can chop a next call or so.
Yeah, man. We're cousins, you see. I wanna give him another shot still, but me no really have my faith high and booming with him. You understand? Although he's a box to box, but in terms of defensively, I'm not sure about him. But Hutchinson, we could leave Hutchinson right there for make him string some passes. Out there on the left hand side, we have Bobby Reed. I wouldn't put Bobby Reed on the left. I would put Bobby Reed on the right because I watch most of the games with him in the on the right side, and he really played well for Fulham. One season in our right the right wing. He really give a good showing. But with Leon Bailey, the good thing with Bailey, he can play on both sides. So while the game is going on, they could alternate, they could change and see what's going on, you know. But Antonio definitely is the man up front, you know.
All right, all
But
right.
they say if Hallgrimsson him love a 4-4-2, like I say as a coach, anything work for you, you know, you're not going to change it, you know, a smart coach. And it seems as if him love the 4-4-2 system. If I'm going to go with two strikers up front, my two strikers would be definitely be Antonio and Kemaru.
Antonio and
Those are the
Kemaru.
best pairing. Yeah, those are the
My
best
goodness.
pairing
So,
for Jamaica.
so Travis, I got Bonnie out again because Travis has here throw Shamar Nichols out of the team.
No matter how short time, I'm tell you how I'm going to play a Shaman Nicholson now with a Mikel Antonio. It's going to play against Japan, them team they were short. You know who I'm go for as the two strikers in my front? I'm
Hmm.
going to go for a Corey Burke and a Shamar Nicholson up front to get all of them aerial threat they going. And then what I would do is to put Mikel Antonio up on the left hand side to play the way as a winger. To put some crosses in. You never see Mikel when my dumb crosses in. I make Bailey stay outside. I'm gonna put Bobby Reed on the right, making dump some crosses in. So mainly my attack would be once me play against short opponent, me
Hmm.
have my twin tower them up front. And me have my good wingers them what dump a lot of squares inside. You know how deadly that could be? You have to pick your players them based on the opponent who you're gonna play.
Yeah, I know that. And obviously that's a
Right?
thing. I've never heard much people say that calling in, That's a thing as well, That's what the real world does. Pick according to the opponents that you have. You
As
call
a
them.
track coach, you know,
Hmm.
if they run a 4x1 or a 4x4, you know, I scout teams, you know, like throughout the seasons, you know. Throughout the season and see where they put which athlete who strong from who not strong. And then me try to have a match up with them with one of my better athlete against their better athlete and that leg, you know. So you
Yeah.
can just go out there and just run some man or play some man just so. But if you look on all of our strikers, if you put all of our strikers together and say which one will be more potent, which one would be a better finisher, is Mikel Antonio and Kemar Roof by far.
All right. So,
Those are our two better strikers.
all right, big boss. Yeah, man. So, the man, if you know, challenge
And
the
the
man
man
point.
can't tell me nothing about football. It's a educate. It's a football, sports and education. Something you learn every day. I'm not the brightest or the best, but me go school for this. I went to a sports college. You understand? So the man can't come tell me nothing about
All right,
sports and football
Khalita, you
and
can, but
science behind sports.
Khalita, the subscribers are the subscribers. They say what they want. They
Okay.
one of them need to call in and better what you have said. You get me?
I
So,
have education to back up my talk.
all right, Khalita, big up yourself.
Yeah,
Happy New Year. Don't worry
yeah
yourself. Don't
man.
make don't make
Yeah,
YouTube get
man. Take
upset.
care,
All right, big
JD.
up yourself.
Cool.
All right, yeah, bye.
All right.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, so the call him back instant. On the love. Oh, Jesus, God, these dudes they love fight. Oh, they love fight so much, man. My goodness, man. Guys, let we check the life. If we don't reach 150 likes, man, man's now come back, man. Look how look how we have 100 people around it. I think we there 150, 300 likes already. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, the people wicked so. The man them take them popcorn. Calling guys. Let me drop the number one more time. For Khalid the same I got dump. Oh my god. That is so funny. Well, the man says him have him qualification. So, if the man have him qualification and you guys want to run him away, so no want to hire the man without the qualification. All right, you see? So they can't win. A man come and say him have him certification and him qualification, and who know there run a laugh after the man. All right, leave the man alone. All right, so we have RD and the girl them champion down the lane. Good day, sure, RD. And how are you doing?
I really bless and want to watch your rest, man. What go on, my brother?
We are here, we are here, and I don't know where you get all of those new talk from, but you just come up with talks every single day.
Yeah, man, I bless you, man. I hope you have a good holiday and all the best in New Year, you know.
Believe me, man, what I'm seeing here, I love it because the drama, the interaction, sometimes they don't even know that I like it, because the man is a comedy, man, and the man calling, giving his take, they don't want to call in. They just want to stay in the chat and laugh after the people while the man calling in. You get me? Yes, so the man have to get angry,
Man.
the man have to call out on them and
Yeah,
get angry.
But when me I say no JD,
Hmm.
say first time me hear Alex, me check say Travis. Me check say Travis was intelligent to football. But me realize
Jesus
say man,
God.
John, I don't want to sound disrespectful, but he sound bouncy, to football.
Oh my
You see me there?
God. No, no, no,
Um,
no, that's nobody calling name and this is. Yeah, me could have,
no man, let me tell you something. Me just I tell him say the first time I hear him and him talk about football, me give him that respect there. But from
what up to Arden? Arden, now you cut off yourself, and me cut you off in
yeah,
Arden.
yeah,
Alright, yeah.
me don't know what going on.
Yeah, man, we are
So
here.
what me I say, you see, what me I say, me rate low, but every time I see low, when me I look on a red card,
but but
you
him
see
say
me?
man,
Yeah,
him say
yeah,
man a walking red
because
card, so me don't know. but every stats and every metric say him is a walking red card, and him say man a walking red card, so I don't know what to tell him. If he can't,
well, anybody say that, anybody say man a walking red card, now watch Jamaica football. Trust me, cause every time he go off a player, me fret. Me heart go boop.
no, him himself said that, so I think him don't really know. Um, I think him don't know about him own self, I honestly think him don't know about him own self, the rat.
Oh, oh. But
Think
when me I say still, you see, a lot of people are gonna be disappointed, because when all is said and done, and anytime they say the coach pick some player, and enough of them favorite now gonna make it. Trust me. You're gonna hear enough crying JD. You're gonna hear enough balling.
yeah, man.
Because me I tell you.
Of course, you gonna hear balling to the. Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's how we hold the conversation, because we know you gonna hear balling 100%. That facts, man. You
yeah,
know.
yeah. I'm not gonna say who them are of course. Cause if they can't coach a coach, cause the man get a job for do, and the man are gonna do his job. You understand me?
Thompson, he
Yeah,
gets
but
too much red card. Too much. You can go check for yourself. Because when he was actually telling people that he's not a walking red card, no one challenged him the day. You understand me? But if we confirm that he's a walking red card, then they want we to tell you how much red card him get. When you can't go up on him file, if you go up on him file, let us see the games, then him get red card. Him get too much red card and him get too much yellow card. Him get yellow card at a
so
rate when nobody in a normal see. Nobody on planet Earth normally see. Even the player
you
that
know
him,
what me
him
not
try for him
understand?
use excuse, them they get yellow card like him. Ramos not get yellow card like him. Pepe don't get yellow card like him, and they are two of the most wildest persons and or the most violent footballers. Them not get yellow card like him. Nobody get yellow card like Damian Lowe. Nobody. And red card. Nobody. For the amount of games that he played, he gets a lot of yellow card and red card. All right? Yes.
Yeah. Let me tell you
That's
something.
a fact. So him can't come and fool
Tell
we.
you something.
But if I'm gonna tell you, say the internet don't work now. Me don't know how them man get with
Yeah.
them foolishness. Cause of that me hear my tell people, like my tell the website wrong. And people did that look on him face and I agree. What wrong with we? What wrong? See something wrong with we, Ardian? See something wrong with we. I just so want feel powerful and act like we're right. When the man has lied to we in him, face, me hear all Travis. Travis, I say, yo, me don't know if you get it. Travis, the amount of red card the man get. And you, Travis, you claim to say no about football. You get starstruck when you know a lie the man a tell. You get me? I know you're there sort of way a defend local band. You don't have to defend nobody the whole way a Jamaican. The truth is the truth.
JD, let me tell you something, brother. You see, Travis mentality, 75% of Jamaican carry that mentality. Them I can't tell you that. Cause even when me there so in I state, JD, may I tell you the truth, yo, a Jamaican fight against the most. Jamaican against Jamaican, brother. For real, brother. So me I tell you this. You see them man here? Them man don't really know about football now, JD. May I tell you the truth, you know. Them man are it's just like this, you know, like them brethren and they want them brethren yam food. When yam food have to do with football, brother. I best player we want for his side. Some man get up every day and attack. They don't know nothing about football, brother. And some man, me not gonna tell some man say, if you stop commenting them foolishness because that in them brain. So you know you can't bend a tree when you old. And I realize say Travis, if you brain hole you know you hard to bend. So them are gonna continue big up them kind of player, brother. Whether you're born in a Jamaica, me born in a Jamaica, brother. And who no born in Jamaica, them are Jamaican, the whole away are Jamaican, and top with the separation, brother. And them man are time for them learn football in a JD. And stop. Me must have a whole heap of people are listening thing, you know. And when them listening thing here, people draw the conclusion and say Jamaican don't really know about football. Trust me.
Yeah.
For real, no, JD, me in America, me listen to some man or them talk. A man say we don't know about football. That's some Mexican. What do you mean reason with some Mexican? A man say you people don't know about football. For real, we don't have a clue about football. Cause football is that to just jump up and yeah, and that's it. How can you want the best for your country? And you're gonna tell me say one man is a walking red card in my best thing you ever have. And that's a lie, man.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put up Damian Lowe stats on the screen because I think we need to do that again for people who never know, so we can show people because them say the internet never work. You know the internet never work. You know, I don't know.
They excuse that.
Yeah, but I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. You know, so
yo, JD, you know long a man them say boy. Low better eat and ping up. No, tell me, we and hurt. Low for better than eat and ping up. We are at the highest level. Look on him. Oh, me never put away highest level. Even if eat and ping up wasn't playing at the highest level. Him better than low by far, bro.
Yes, I know that.
And the man, man, if you stop them thing, brother, not because a man come from. The only thing the man I want to say, a man give a man salad, and that's it. Yes, he my greatest, he my best. Then done so football, brother. I mean, I tell the man them say full time now. On the top embarrass way over here and over all over the world. And I embarrass when they come and make some comment, some like a stupid, foolish comment. Only embarrass other Jamaican man. What you saying? Put up on the comment, just put beside it. This is solely of such and such and who, brother. You know make you look stupid all over the world, brother. Like we don't know nothing about football. Stop this some look idiot comment, brother. When you get some knowledge, before you talk about something, get some knowledge of the thing first, bro.
See people
before you come talk.
Walking red card is just a blatant lie. So walking red card now. Why it's a blatant lie, Mirac? Because remember, you know, you have some commenters in our chat. Them only comment when they have to go against something. Them not comment when there's nothing else to go against. So let we stop. Let we concentrate. So Big Boss, you like you finish? Cause me see you get heated. So do your thing. We are gonna link up. And make me just dissect, chop up this conspiracy. All right.
Yeah, JD man. I mean, I beg you, man, them please stop making it look like we don't know about football. Stop making them comment here. Other people are watch it, and we as Jamaican alone watch the program, bro. I'm gonna stop them thing, them man, and stop embarrass people, brother. I'm gonna learn football. Bless up, JD.
All right. All right, so the war stopped. So let we just take off Ethan Pinnock for now, and let we just go on Damian Lowe alone. Damian Lowe, because they said walking yellow card, walking red card, because they have to change the metric. So Mirac now we have to smooth out Mirac now because I don't know what he's talking about. All right, so anyways, this season 28 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist, 11 yellow card, 1 red card. That was upgraded. That's why you see the yellow and the red. So that's how it went. All right, that's in the MLS alone. So that's what he did. All right, that is better. That is much better than his normal standard. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go through entire um his entire playing time so we can get the necessary information that's needed so you can learn, all right, the full stats of the player, and then we're going to talk about it. All right, so you're going to tell me that this is not the amount of game played. All right, you're going to tell me all sort of madness. So anyway, more details. So this is the more details I want. This is the big one. I think this is the big one that we want. All right, so IK start, and his IK start debut, he got a red card. All right, that is his debut. He got a red card. He has 90 yellow card, 57 appearances, 90 yellow card, 1 upgraded to a red card right there, and one flat out red card. I think no, it's still the 1 red card. The upgradable is the 1 red card here. For Etihad, he played 32 games. 2 goals, 6 yellow card there. He has a red card for that Etihad game, but for some reason it does not register. But I have watched the game when he got sent off. So people can, so me have even, so he said the stats is wrong. Well, I can add even red card to the stats. All right, because that Etihad game, he got that red card in that one. So, and people know that video that we did when he got the red card. A big deal, and you can attest to that as well. When he got that red card around a year and a half ago, when he got that red card. So yes, the stats might not add certain things, but it's more red cards that they never add. All right, so that's why when you come to the stats place, you don't tell anybody foolishness. No, but even at his best, Brian, we're not going anywhere. We just go through everything to show the liars them. All right. Omzi, you're gonna talk all sorts of foolishness. All right. Inter Miami, 31, 10 yellow card, 2 upgraded red card so far in 31 games. All right, yes. So that's 12 cards. 12, no, upgradable. Yes, so yeah, upgradable. So put it 10 cards, 31 games. So 1 in 3, just the same. All right, Minnesota, 29 games in 1 direct red card and 9 yellow cards. So in 29 games. All right. Then Tacoma, 20 games played, 7 yellow cards. All right, and then Tampa Bay, 18, 7 yellow cards. Phoenix Rising, 5 games, 2 yellow cards. So from it starts, that's what he's getting. All right. So so far in his club career, 195 games played, 60 yellow cards, 4 upgradable red cards, and 2 direct red cards. All right. So that's 6. There are 6 red cards and 60 yellow cards in 195 games. If you think that is low, all right, okay, no problem. If you think that is low, okay, no problem. You can check other people that you deemed as the highest red card earners. All right, we're gonna go to the national team. I'm trying to get the national team in it just to give you, because I wanted to get everything together. So make sure you write this down here, guys. Make sure you write this down. 195, 195, 60 yellow card. 4 upgradable red card, and I can add one more to that. So the one from Etihad that never added to it, that added to it. Yeah, because you know why? Him start fight people over that same red card that he got, the one that's not listed here. Him start 5 people over that same red card. That's why he ate YouTube, because of that red card that never aired on TV, because the game never aired on TV, on the normal TV, but we got it on a different network to watch it when he got the red card, and 2 upgraded red card right there. All right, so let me move on from this to the national team now. National team. On his debut when he played, I think he debuted on Suriname. He debuted Suriname in Jamaica. When I posted it the day when I did my research, he got 2 yellow cards in that and got a red card. It never listed. For some reason I don't know how this man can hide his red cards them. You see it, and nobody talks about that, you know. I heard people say he only got one red card for Jamaica. That's a lie. That's a lie again. So you see it? You see when the truth come out now, you guys can't fight with me. All right. So, anyways, let me move on. Let me move on. So so for this one, 50 games. 50 games. Oh, but something wrong here because I don't see them added the upgradable red card. You see what I'm talking about? He got the red card against Suriname. Everyone can attest to that. He got a red card against Suriname. So this is still have added things. So this man is finding ways to make sure his red cards them don't show up. If you have watched Jamaica, didn't Damien Lowe get a red card against Suriname in the qualifiers back then in his debut? But it's not here on the listing. So when he's talking about the system of errors, no. Well, the system take off a few of your red cards, and I know them for a certain 1000%. I am going to look. I'm going to find the red cards them for you now. All right, I'm going to show you. And remember, this is not HG, you know. This is just solving things that people keep on telling us that is not true. So we are literally going for them. We're digging them up, all right? Yes, because true, some man love talk, all right? So Suriname, no, because nobody not answering. It's like nobody know about these things. It's like I am the first one telling them. Of course, he got sent off in the first game that he played in the national stadium as well. That's not here. That's not here because look, you don't hear any red card. Caribbean Cup qualification, 1 red card. World Cup qualification, 1 red card. So yes, I needed people to come and especially what's his name again? Umzo them will talk. But JD, look back at Ramos. Nana coaching, not catching a break. Yeah, because when we look at Ramos and the amount of games Ramos played, Damien Lowe had more yellow cards and more red cards by the actual calculation. So that's why we said it. That's why we said it. Because these are the guys that he referred to. And when we go on that and do the calculation, he has more red card with games. When we factor in the games, he had more red cards. So am I right? Walking red card is a lie. No, walking red card is not a lie. If you have more red card than the people what you talk about, that you are talking about is a walking red card, and you have a bag of yellow card. Remember, the problem is, you don't listen to the phrase. Walking red card don't mean you pick up the red card every time you go. Because sometimes a referee can be lenient. You watch me, Mirac, if you watch Damien Lowe play football and you tell me that you know nothing, if you know zero about football, if you tell me that Damien Lowe is not a walking red card. You know zero about football. The man have zero concentration ability. Zero. Don't make me be disrespectful, brother. Zero. He is a more than walking red card. He's a walking 3 red card. Sometimes I don't know how this man stay on a field. Sometimes I don't know how this man stay on a field. Umzo, I am 1000% sure him get a red card against Suriname. Sean Base, am I lying? In the national stadium, him get 2 yellow card and get sent off. Go on Simon channel and you go to see it. Maybe Simon them don't talk about it, but go on him channel and you see it for yourself. So the man get red card them when they don't show. And him knows such facts we are talking. He knows that we are talking facts. I am not asking you. The way the man they play football, if he made actually the anywhere, him get a million red card. Eddie Guna, you not really listen, so you can just say what you want to say. If you think we are bash people, you say what we are say. We are talking about the facts. and we are get the information. So nobody come tell you about more local bashing. Nobody tell that. If you think that we are do, you don't have to turn up because that look like that our job. So we are do our job then. All right. Ramos has a world record red cards. So how much game you know played? 195 game we calculate here, you know. 195 game we calculate here, you know. We're going to type in Ramos now. We're going to type in Ramos now. Because I tell you, say, if you watch Damian Lillard play and you think same man a walking red card, you don't know the meaning of the word then. Simple. And we explain the meaning of the word. And you cannot say it not fit the conversation. Just come on, man. You can talk the truth, you know, if you want to rate a player, you know. But the truth is there as well. You see the man play, bruh? He relies on athleticism too much. He oftentimes caught out of position and reacting. Yes, 50 games, 3 red cards is not a walking red card. Big man. But you don't listen. You're just reacting. You don't listen. Walking red card. If a man say you're a walking red card, it means that every game you go in, you get one in every 2 games you get a red card. You have a referee, you know. You have a referee, you know. If every game you're getting a yellow card, and then you're borderline putting in tackles that if it was not in the like I'm watching a game with Suriname against when he's playing, and I wonder how he stayed on the pitch to rotted. That's why people talk about walking red card, because if you have a yellow card and the referee have to always be lenient on you for you to stay on the pitch. That in itself tells you that you're a walking red card. That's what we're talking about. All right. So that's what we're gonna go. We're gonna go for Ramos. You guys said Ramos. We should go for. All right. So 195 game. 60 yellow card. 6 red card. 8 red cards. 8 in his club career. 8. All right. Because I added the next 2 on it. So you're not gonna get away with a little drama. All right, so and I don't know how this come into local bashing when a man call me out and I have to defend myself. So you tell us someone this, man. We can't have conversation without people thinking, making some weird ass thing. With a man in the comment talking about a next man no good. So what we say? We say anything? Come on, man. Let me be civil, man. Let me bring up Mr. Man's stats now. We're bring up Ramos's stats. The man that we bash so much, you know. By club. We're gonna go by club. How much game he played. Alright? So this is Ramos. Ramos played 750 games here by club. 750 games. Alright, he has 236 yellow card, 19 red cards. Alright, 19 red cards, 9 direct red cards. 9 direct red cards. Alright, yes, just do your own thing. Alright, then we go here. I think. No, let me get the whole game here because he's in the Champions League, so I don't know if they separate the Champions League. So if they don't separate the Champions League, we have to add the Champions League in it. All right, but I think they put everything in it. 700 odd games. And here in the Champions League, 135 games. He has 40 yellow cards and 2 upgraded red cards. All right, with two direct red cards. All right, so that's 4 red cards then. All right, in 135 games. All right, you see it? 2 yellow card become 1. Yes, become 1 red. Yes, so that's why you put it in the column and work with 1 right here. All right. Yes. But I don't want to mix up the number because they said right here stats by club. All right. So I think he played 671. Let me try and find it what he plays separate. So we make sure we don't get it wrong. So we don't want to put red cards on his name. So let me make sure how much game Ramos played. Ramos played for Real Madrid. So we can get it on Wikipedia. So we want to hear how much games he played in total. So we know that it's correct and we can go ahead of it. It's very simple, guys. All right, so we're just trying to get it on his Wikipedia. And I'm done, but I just wanted to get this over the line, All right, so for Real Madrid, all right, it looks like it's both because they said he played 469 for Real Madrid. All right. But this is saying 671. So Sevilla 45. Well, this is not showing right because it's saying he played 469, which can't make any sense because that's saying 671 he played. 671 he played there. 60 yellow card and 8 red card in 195 game. That's a player on the edge. Yeah, but Arnold, that's all it meant. Arnold, that's all it meant. That's all it meant. And then people come up and talk about more local bashing like them want to try. We come from Jamaica too. But me and a liar. And me no run behind people. And that's the difference between me. Me no look no friend from no parlor. And that's the difference between me. So if me know the truth, me I gotta talk the truth. Simple as that. Yeah, I think Wikipedia is wrong because this is the amount of game he plays. 671. I think he plays for Real Madrid, and I think the red card should be included with the Champions League. So we don't want to overinflate the games that he played overall. So 671 he played normally. All right, and it looks like the yellow card are 220 to 18 upgraded red cards, 18, and 8 direct red cards. So that simply means he has 26 red cards. 26 red cards so far. All right. So by the assessment going, if you add in the same amount of games and my boys thing, you're gonna get the same amount of behavior. So why we can't just show respect? That's all we're saying, that's why we said it's a walking red card and it's justified. So I don't know why is it we have to hate on people and we are bash people. Because look how we can objectively look at Ramos stats. And everyone can say, yes, Ramos is a walking red card. So if Ramos is a walking red card, why it makes Damian low? So we cannot be, how can we be only objective when we are talking about a different man? If Ramos is a walking, because Ramos has 220 yellow cards in a 600 game, that is a lot. That is a lot. But if you put 200, if you put 60, if you put 200 more games to make 400 for Damian Lowe, you get 100 and had the yellow card, 120 yellow card already. You see what I'm talking about, guys? You get 100 yellow card already. So based on how the man them play, Damian Lowe is in the same league as them, if not above them as well too. Because when they put in him 750 games, him on 236 yellow cards. You get me? So the whole of them in the same ballpark, guys. So if we are going to blame these mans as walking red card or borderline red card players, they may low in the same bunch. So you see that we are not wrong. So Miracle and those guys, at least they can have the balls to come and tell me that we were right. And now you understand where we are coming from. If you think that the guy is better than what we are putting, oh, no problem. That's a different conversation. But the facts don't lie, man. The facts don't lie. You get me? Imaxit, we get it long time. Nothing local, not good. Every English band play. Travis, you don't get nothing. Just to sit down in your room and wall a nice sleep and stop your foolishness. We have reached to the 2-hour mark, and we're not going to make you guys break our nice, decent New Year's resolution of behaving decent on streams. But we have to bring the facts and show you, all right? And even when you see the facts, you don't want to, you want to believe Ramos. And the problem, just leave them mans alone. Just leave, we just leaves them mans alone. I'm telling you, them mans, I'm telling you, man, them mans, the truth is, He's not much of a liability, though, to be fair. We get the yellow card, and the occasional red card. Rash sometimes, yes, but I ain't I ain't the coach or the scout. JD, you've been great for 2022. You give us we max it. Boy, I don't know. I after dark, then surprised with, us with we max it, I max it, Xmas, blue movie, blowing kisses. Jesus Christ. You know, let me leave it. Let me leave it alone. Yeah. Let me leave it alone. When the coach contract starts, for Jamaica, January. They said he's gonna be here mid-January. Mid-January. So we are looking out for him. You know. My point still remains: the same walking red card is a lie. Walking yellow card, sure. Rash tackler, sure. Poor positioner, sure. He has 8 red card for club and 3 for country over 190 games. You want to type in Ethan Pinnock? All right, look here. Before we go anywhere, let me move back over to our detailing screen, because the man them we have to transform over and over. So we put type in Ethan Pinnock back. All right. All right. So Ethan Pinnock keeps going into more contests over and over, but yet still come out with less yellow cards over and over. I can't work out that. All right. So we're gonna go on Ethan Pinnock's game and everything, just to show you. We're just trying to look at some things. All right. We're just trying to look at some things. All right. We're not over complicating nothing. I'm just trying to show you that sometimes the facts are the facts, you know? Yes. So let me put it in by clubs. All right. So by clubs, this is it. All right. By clubs, 240 games Ethan Pinnock played. 240 games by clubs, and it's adding by the day, because I don't think they have added the last one. All right. So he played 241 games. All right. 41 games so far, almost 42 in the Premier League. He has 1 yellow card. That can't be right. 1 yellow card. No, I have to recheck this. I have to recheck this, because this can't be real. This can't. So, anyways, in his career so far, 240 games. I'm gonna recheck these guys, because this can't be real. 13 yellow cards, 1 red card, 1 direct red card. 13 yellow cards, 1 direct red card. Period. All right. For Brentford, they say he only had 1 yellow card so far. 1 yellow card. So I have to definitely recheck that again, because now the handball rule and those things came in. So maybe I have to recheck that. But damn. And look at it. They said in the championship, 87 games, 2 yellow card, 1 red card in 87 games. So clearly, and these guys are going into detailed challenges. You get me? So I don't know why they can't get the same amount of red cards. That's all I'm saying. Or even miraculously close to red card. So because Ethan Pinnock is a good position player, and ball playing centre back, does not mean Low is a walking red card. Oh God. All right, you know, Mirac, I'm not gonna spend the whole of my holidays worrying with a Mirac. You get me? I'm not gonna do that. But all I'm saying is, we're just saying the guy is a rush player and he's a liability. And you cannot always want to champion liabilities going forward. If we have an opportunity to add someone else to the table, we can consider that. We are not saying anybody is nobody. We can have a king, we can have anybody. So it's not about a local or overseas. Anybody, that's all I'm saying. You get me? And that was the conversation. All right, we have a beautiful show yet again. Let me see if we pass 100 likes, because if we don't pass 100 likes, we're done. See, we don't pass 100 likes, so we're done with YouTube. We just give up. Next year we're just gonna just do. We're just gonna do. We're just gonna talk about everything. The English. We're a Travis a fight against the channel, so we're gonna go there and just start talk about English football. You know? Yes. We're gonna start talking about English football. Yes, because Travis a fight against the channel. But guys, 9 if you include the one he got for Jamaica. All right. So people going around finding all the red card them that I don't know why. Oh, he scrubbed them off the internet. Yes. Jamaica young player need go to academy overseas. If they stay in local clubs, they are not good. No man, they can learn everywhere, man. They are improving in Jamaica, in the local clubs as well. You heard Mr. Speed them say they're doing things. Maybe it's not going at the rate that you would require, but it's still working nonetheless. D'Lo will be in the Jamaican World Cup squad. Okay, like it or not. We know when you're biased, you know? Yes, that's why you're going for Mbappe just to stay him. Stay in school, kids. So Jason, what are you guys saying? What are you guys saying? What kind of message that you're sending? Uh, what are the message you're sending out to me? Saying to stay in the school. Jason, what are you dealing with, Jason? What do you mean stay in the school? Stay in school. What do you mean, Jason, stay in school? How would Jason not throw him shade pan? Jason Ferran, because we know we have Jason, the other Jasons them. So guys, big up on yourself, man. Showing appreciation on the channel, man. You know, yeah, man. I should have given away some credit and them stuff there and some gift cards, but man's broke, you know. From man's by the computer, man's broke, you know. So man's not given no gift card or nothing. You get me? Some of the people, some of the same people I talk about me eat Jamaica, them come thief the gift card them and they make the real people get it. So me I note all them like a frauds there, you know, and make sure me give it to the other people them. You know, yeah, man. So Martin Baker, big up yourself. Chris Smith, big up yourself. Omzo, sellout, big up yourself. Travis Peso, massive respect for the continued support. Even though you do nothing more than fight against the channel. But we're still a big up just to see him, you know, because we are trying to change Jamaica. Yes. Happy New Year. It's not Happy New Year as yet, big man. It's the 31st for us. And it's still the 30th for Jamaica. Yes, it's still the 30th. I think it's 9 o'clock in Jamaica right now. Yes, so it's still the 30th for us. Yeah, man. So guys, we have done a next brilliant video, 2 hours 10, and this is what yes, I do speak. I do when all right, you're fine. No man, no, I don't time Travis, nobody time you out on the channel, big man. All right, sometimes you curse bad word. We have a robot on the channel. So if people go over the top, the robot will figure out the words. So if you say something bad and the robot time you out, it's not my fault. It's you and the robot fault, Travis. So guys, take care of yourself and make sure you survive until the new year. I'm gonna get some sleep tomorrow. I'm gonna do some lovely things with my daughter and stuff, you know. Hope Jamaica be great in football in the coming 2023. I would love that because I can use it as bragging rights. I am waiting to use it as bragging rights over Tactical and those guys, but you know, yeah, no more picture posting. Owen, I won't tell anybody Happy Fridays or nothing. I'm done with that. All right. Yes. So take care, guys. Stay safe and just hit the like button on your way out. If I don't get 150 likes on this video, I'm done with YouTube. If I don't get my 5 subscribers to reach 3,450, I am done with Jamaican YouTube. I'm not asking you, I'm budding you up. All right. Peace out. Stay safe.